This is going to be your Wednesday, January 29th, 2025 Choice in Love reading. So, this reading is going to be for that person on your mind, and if you're considering whether to stay in the connection or not. I happened to see the High Priestess as I was shuffling. This is going to be a 6-card spread. And let's get started. If you say yes, if you say no, best course of action and the outcome. Bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Wands. So you're definitely looking ahead, and take this as this is, the 2 of Wands. So I feel like, again, this is very fitting, but that you have, you're considering 2 different paths and whether you should close the door or not. And then we have 2 major arcana. This has been happening a lot. I kind of love it, but the past, past couple Choice in Love readings I've done, there's been a major arcana essentially on each path. So here we have, again, the Hangman for the yes path and the Chariot on the no path. So the 2 of Wands, you guys are essentially making decisions. Possibly, I feel like right now you're in the stages of considering taking risks and leaving comfort. But you're beginning to envision your objectives and long-term goals before you set out to achieve them. Essentially, this is, one of those things, right? Consulting the cards, to just further see what resonates with your intuition. You're making plans in love and setting your romantic goals at this time. But in summary, this revolves around making decisions. In other words, you're either satisfied with your current knowledge, yes, or you're going to move forward and take risks with the no path. So let's dig into the energy and just kind of see what the energy wants to say. We're going to start with the yes card, which comes in as the 6 of Swords in the reverse. So what I first get from this is like having trouble letting go. And I feel like, that's just a very big part of ascension, is finally getting to the place of understanding how to let go and how to do it with, I don't want to say ease, but it does become, easy. It's just, but, this could also just speak to returning to trouble, running away from problems, or even feeling trapped. So essentially, why would you say yes to the connection? Again, you're having trouble letting this person go. If this is, returning to trouble resonates with you, it's this person you probably know is not good for you. You could be running away from your problems by going back to this person, or you just feel trapped in a loop, essentially like like a repeating of negative habits type of thing. The 6 of Swords indicates that you have been procrastinating on making a change out of fear, of discomfort and the unknown, essentially hoping that everything will resolve on its own. But reversed in love, this just speaks to can't move on and can't let go. Like you feel haunted perhaps by this energy. But excuse me, this card is a reminder that discomfort is sometimes a necessary stepping stone toward a happier future. I mean, I feel like you've already got your message, and we've barely finished the first card. Positive developments will show up along your path, but you must take the leap and embrace your inner strength. And I think, again, that's what you're contemplating at this time, right? So let's move on. If you were to say no to this person, we have the Two of Swords in the reverse. Just the truth being revealed. Coming out of this energy of denial. It's like you would come out of it and reveal the truth. Truths would be revealed from both sides is what I'm getting. But most importantly, your truth. The Two of Swords reverse suggests that you have to make a decision between two options, but feel stuck and unable to make a move. And that's exactly what, this card is saying here. So it's evident how you're feeling, and it's totally fine to feel that way. Let's move on to see, excuse me, what the best course of action would be for either path. Okay, so we're gonna start with the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. Best course of action for if you say yes and or stay in the connection. I feel just, the best course of action if you say yes is to essentially just work on cultivating the relationship. And you can see here in the imagery, this character is hard at work, but he looks pleasantly hard at work. You know what I mean? It's as if he's enjoying what he's doing. So, the Eight of Pentacles reminds us, and reminds you that you're more than capable of building a career, aka a relationship or whatever you put your mind to, that is both emotionally as well as financially satisfying. But this card is a positive sign to follow through with your goals. So whatever, is nearest and dearest to your heart in terms of, the goals you're trying to reach. But yeah, the best course of action I feel would just to be, dedicated to cultivating the relationship, however that looks to you. Best course of action for if you say no, and this is essentially the Chariot, the major arcana. Now the Chariot definitely speaks to a sense of control, or not necessarily a sense, but ultimately understanding we have control over nothing except our reaction in the way we handle our emotions. But the best course of action is just to remain, focused on the control that you do have. Like this is you in a really good position. It's like you're in charge of your life. Like you're headed, you know what I mean? Like you're the chauffeur, if you will. Like shaping your life the way that you so see fit. And so to me that kind of comes in as, if you say no, the best course of action would simply to be to, just focus your your ambition, your willpower and control, like to really, this is really, I know I was talking about control, but this is really more coming across now as a card of focus. And I've not said that before, but this is all about overcoming challenges and gaining victory through maintaining control of your surroundings, which would ultimately allow you to become victorious in any situation. So this is about taking control of your love life, taking action on love, however that looks to you, if you were to say no. But you will be able to stay on your chosen path if your decision is firm. And so, but again, that talks about, letting go on both paths. And, as I say that, this may even speak to, I think, I feel like how the energy is, or what I'm feeling like I'm wanting to say, is that even ultimately, if you decide to be with this person, that letting go is still something that needs to be done. Like, you need to have that willpower enough within yourself to, I don't know, just to truly let go and understand that you would be fine on either path. Once you are in that mindset and emotional, if you reach that emotional aptitude, then you'll know when you reach that pinnacle, and it's a beautiful feeling. But I just feel like that essentially is it's a very big message here for you. All right, moving on then to the last two cards, which are coming in for the outcomes for each path. And then we're going to head over to the Hanged Man in the reverse. So the outcome, if you say yes to this connection, this speaks to new perspectives on love. So, if you learn how to let go and put yourself first, truly, because when you can have no attachments, that's when you start attracting in what you want, so I feel like if you cultivate the energies, you can create new perspective in love. But this speaks to simply, changes in romantic life. If you manage to reevaluate your priorities and chart new directions in your life, you will be ready to take decisive action. And again, each path also talks to decisive action. So it's very interesting. It's so a call to let go, if that resonates with you, and then a call about just being decisive, guys, really knowing what you don't want. And when you know what you don't want, you have a better understanding of what you do want. But this whole you don't know, blah, 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 it's all about kind of really just coming into your own frame and being able to make a decision that's best for your long-term vision of whatever that is. Because right now, right now, you're in a period of suspension, right? And the uncertainty will sooner or later come to an end. So but you guys are just being called to reevaluate your priorities, chart new directions, and take decisive action. Whether that's yes or no, that is up to you guys, right? You got to sit with your intuition. And then the Three of Cups in the reverse comes in as the outcome for if you say no. This could speak to some gossip after the fact. If you do decide to say no to this person, I feel, or I don't know if it, I don't know from what side, but the energy speaks to gossip. So whether that's within the friend group, family group, because everyone's situation is going to be different, but however gossip resonates to you, even possible scandal. But when I read it like that, I feel like, I don't know, I'm kind of getting like maybe this person might kind of like slander your name a bit. Not like crazy malicious per se, but or finding out about a scandal, because this card, reversed in love, can speak to a third party coming in between you. So of course, only take that as it resonates, guys. Like, this is not saying 100% right, because this can resonate differently for everyone. So unless you know for sure or have whatever, like, or maybe you say no and end up finding out about, like, I don't know, but just, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just reading the energies here. But this also could speak to, feeling, of course, isolated for a period of time. So this isn't going to be like anything long term, but of course, if you're ending something and, you're going to feel some isolation. You may feel overwhelmed with responsibilities of work or home. And, may feel like you've just not had the chance to connect with friends and family in a meaningful way. But this card would be a reminder for you to keep in touch with joy and activities that bring you pleasure, if you were to say no, and if you were to make that decisive decision, just don't forget to engage in activities that bring you pleasure. Satisfaction, anything that you find satisfying. This could also encourage you to push yourself outside of your comfort zone and maybe even reach out to people that you feel you have a lot of in common with. And I also have not said that about this card, but I'm getting a feeling to say that almost like you would be encouraged to connect with like-minded people. And I felt that in a spiritual sense, like maybe you're being called to try and essentially start trying to connect with soul family, however that looks to you, or again with just attracting in essentially people that are going to serve your highest good. So we will pull an advice card to close. I don't feel too happy with that. Let's do that again. Okay. The Three of Wands in the reverse. Really sure what I'm feeling from this. Let's see. I feel like it's just like a reminder to stay strong, stand strong on your journey. Even if you run into obstacles or some delays, or you experience some frustration or restriction or limitations, this is about learning to compromise in love. And this can also indicate that you may need to take some time to plan for your future, especially if you've not started on your long-term goals. But again, I feel with the Two of Wands, you're starting to daydream about this, right? But the Three of Wands reverse is just encouraging you to to remain headfast or headstrong. Alrighty, I'll see you